Hey, it's Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Scott.
Bart here.
Our next Glenallachie, it's a single barrel.
Ooh, single cask.
Single cask, 10 years old.
Yes, and it's 62.9. We're going to test it.
Glenallachie.
Punch in the face style. Punch in the face. Woo! All right, let's pull her out. Special box. Look at that. Here we go. Why don't you pour that bad boy?
I gotta tell you, I was a little disappointed.
Oh, with me?
No. This.
Get out of here. We haven't even tried it yet. You're just putting it in the box.
No. I'm disappointed. This was not a share. I didn't even realize it. I saw Glenallachie single cask. I just snatched it off the shelf.
I like the snatch. You just snatched
There's no sherry influence here at all. This is a Glenallachie from Virgin Oak. So it's going to be a little bit different profile than what we used to.
Should be very different profile.
Yeah.
You should have a lot of wood characteristics going on. And I'm imagining a lot of vanillas.
I was just disappointed because I was expecting some of that good single cask Glenallachie, Oloroso, or PX goodness.
Interesting.
So I didn't do my research before I.
We don't do the research. So you have to. So that's a good call out though. That you were disappointed because of the expectations of what Billy Walker's doing with Glenallachie.
Yeah, and I just didn't even pay attention to the box or anything. And even, I'll tell you, Virgin Oak, to me, and Scotch sometimes does not do favors to the whiskey.
I think there's a reason they buy all the old bourbon barrels.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They've had a little bit of those tannins. Now, I haven't even tried it yet, but they've had some of those tannins pulled out. I think that's some of what makes bourbon samey is that Virgin Oak. You're just getting such a heavy influence of that caramel and that cream and that oak.
This is 10 years old though, so younger, not a long time in that Virgin Oak.
Yeah, and it's not sitting in Kentucky where it's cooking it.
And it's cask strength. So it can't be that bad, right?
I know, but now you got me wondering here. You got me all like, I gotta try now.
Yeah.
So on the nose, I get a touch of perfume, vanilla.
Wow. I got a little dank.
I see what you're saying. A little bit of dunnage.
Little soil, little vegetal note.
That is that. What is this perfumey note? Though? What am I talking about? Interesting, huh?
Yeah,
it's weird. Yeah, it's like a slight floral perfume. Huh. That's
it's a vegetal field in a field of flowers.
I like how you said vegetal. That's organic.
Mm-hmm.
That is very different. Huh. Gosh, that is something. I'll let you go in.
All right. Quite an assault on the taste buds here. That 62% ABV takes over. Nice oak, citrus, vanillas. I think the Virgin Oak makes it feel older than it is.
I would agree there.
It doesn't taste like a 10-year-old whiskey.
Right, because of those oak influences that usually, in my opinion, with Scotch take a lot longer to gain that influence.
Right.
Usually because it's a refill barrel.
And I think with a Virgin Oak barrel, you could easily and quickly overdo it. This one, I think, was probably bottled at about the right time. Just before it starts to be too much.
You think there was a sampling done and they're like, whoa, get it out. Get it out of there. It's oaked up perfectly. Time to pull it. If we let it sit too long, it's going to overdo it. I would agree with that. I like my made up scenario.
Just little sips here, but man, it's still packing a punch.
It is.
Powdered sugars. Light citrus.
Yeah, citrus with a malt touch, but it's not a heavy malt.
Toasted barrel.
Yeah. Oh, he almost put it right on a coin. It hides that proof, though. I would not.
It's
blind. I wouldn't think it was 62.9.
Yeah. I mean, you still think it's high, but it doesn't feel that. It doesn't seem that high. Little sips here still. Nice finish. It's going on. I think there's layers here. There's going to be stuff as this opens up and comes out. It'll be exposing more and more of this. Water could do it. First drop here.
Yeah, I'm almost getting like a chalk pepper. I don't know what that is, but I get this chalk with a kicker of a little bit of a ground pepper. And biscuit, dry biscuit.
I just have to say for the SMWS, this would be in the spicy and dry profile. Just came to mind when you said spicy. Yeah, definitely spicy and dry.
Yeah, it's dry.
Black
It's got that
peppery.
astringent, yes. Which is not what I expected. I did not expect the pepper flavors to come through. This is like somebody came in with a fresh ground pepper and just dropped it on my salad.
Yeah. So actually, a good look at the distillate here, the distillery. No sherry cask influencing here, no overpowering wine finishes taken over.
That's a good point.
An honest look at Glenallachie, what they've produced. Now, an even more honest, though, would be from, I think, like a second fill barrel or a first fill instead of virgin oak.
Yeah.
But very, very interesting. Like I say, when I first bought it and got home, I was kind of disappointed. I was like, oh, this isn't a sherry cask. It's just, and it's virgin oak. I was like, what?
So,
And, but no, I like it. Very good. It's a very, now, of course, this is a single barrel.
Sure.
There's going to be some differences.
238 bottles. It was distilled 8/11. Is that our date? You can't tell. That's probably the 8th day of November.
The month and day.
Yeah, 2010. Yeah, but then under date bottle they actually put May, so then I don't get confused as the American simpleton. May. I can get May. You put 5/5, I can get that. I feel like it's still May. It's the 5th of May.
So I would say if you see Glenallachie single cask and it's one of the virgin oak releases, it could be a different barrel. It's definitely worth trying. It's definitely worth it.
Know it's going to be a little bit different. Know, though, that you're getting this high proof and you can play around with it. I'm going to throw some more water in here.
Yeah,
even though I'm near the end.
Hurt. Yeah.
No,
Give me another drop.
All right, you can play around with that.
Give me a
big.
one.
Oh, that was a tiny one. That was like rink-a-dink. That was a rink-a-dink one. Rink-a-dink. A rink-a-dink one. All right.
Yeah, I think this is one that you'll definitely be able to play with. You'll definitely probably get some different notes out of as you add water, as you bring it down.
I'm getting a lot of oak after putting that water in there. A lot of oak. It's like a wet oaken floor. And I'm scrubbing it. I'm scrubbing a barnwood floor.
Is it a thorn oaken floor?
I don't know about thorn. It's more like the horse's hooves have marred the floor.
Handles water very nice. Actually, with that drop you just put in, I like it right here. It's just a mouthful. It's all of those notes would be. I mean, there's not any different notes to me here. It's malty. It's oaky.
I get a little more malt. I get a little more malt flavor there than I did before.
Vanilla, citruses, very nice.
Buy this one. Get you a little water dropper from the Dummies.com. It's actually Scotch Does Dummies. And use the water in there because that's good. Wow.
Yeah. I'm ready to score.
That's interesting. I am not ready to score because that switched me up. I'm going to say, because I think this needs to open a little bit, I need to play around with a little bit more. Where it stands now, 88. 88. I'm digging that last little kick of the malt that happened in there. It was going to be an 87. What you got? You changing? You're going up by 2 based on my score.
More, 91.
Wow.
I was debating. It's like, is that too high? But no, I like it. It's before I tasted it, it wasn't meeting expectations.
Interesting.
And then once I tasted it, it exceeded my expectations.
I wanna Greco you for this one. Take it home, and I want to play with it. Some people that have watched the show know what I mean by Greco you for it. It's the old traditional wrestling.
$110 range.
A little bit more
A
up
little
there.
bit higher. It's a 10
Yeah,
year
for a
old.
10-year.
Is it worth it? I still think it's worth it.
I like
It's
the
good.
cask strength, baby. You cannot go wrong with the Glenallachie 10-year cask strength.
The single barrel, the 62.9%.
The play that's
ABV.
going around here, though, I'm going to go out on a little limb. Reminds me, Billy Walker's reminding me of kind of what Glenallachie was doing with all these different offerings that are coming out, and you're getting these different experiences that are happening. And it's kind of exciting. I will admit, I feel like and it's been a while, I feel like I'm turning into a bit of a Glenallachie fanboy. So you're going to have to keep an eye on me. Because, I mean, I'm like you bought this without even really looking at it. You just snatched it up and said buying it, and then you had expectations. That's the fanboyish I'm getting. And every time, I mean, even when I was doing my Scotch stories, there was what I think is batch 1 of the Cask 10, Cask Strength 10 year, because based on the ABV, it didn't have all the character that they have now, these 10-year cask strengths, but it was still good. And I think, wow, this bad, Glenallachie's rocketing.
This is delicious right here with that second healthy drop of water in it. Man, the finish is long. It goes on. A lot of tannins here, digging in. And go to ScotchTestDummies.com and check out our merchandise. We got shirts, hats, coins, glasses, all kinds of stuff you can buy, help support the show. And go to Patreon,
where you can support for as little as $1 a month. But why would you want to go so low? You could go much higher than that. Do $1 per show.
We better get caught up.
We do. We need to shout some people. That's a good point. We're going to shout some now.
Yep.
That's a good call.
Need to go.
We update the slide about once a month, because otherwise people are popping and dropping and coming in. So if you don't see your name on there right away, give us a month, okay? And then us calling out the names.
Or 2.
Or maybe
Lars
2.
Lars came in October 31st. So it's been about 2 months.
Sorry, Lars.
We keep
sorry.
Apologies.
You know what? We got to say Lars several times. It was Lars Rogers. First name throws you. You think he's going to be from the Netherlands. And Rogers, he still could be. I don't know. I thought it was going to be like Lars Magnus.
Lars Rogers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now
he came
like
in
Captain America.
Yeah, Canadian. You was talking about his name, but he is Canadian.
He's Canadian, so he's kind of like an American.
Or he's
He's from anywhere and
Canada.
everywhere.
Lars.
Yeah, maybe he's moved over.
Thank you, Lars. Appreciate it.
Lars, we gave you a little extra time because we were late. Thank you,
And
Lars.
Travis Keltner.
Ooh.
Travis, thank you.
Right,
And Lars.
Yeah, Travis too.
Yep.
Travis Keltner. Sounds like Celt. He's Celtish.
Yep.
But it's with a K.
Everything helps. We appreciate it.
We love it. No, everything.
Helps
That's
keep the
how we
lights on.
buy these and turn on the lights.
Yep.
So, Scotch It. You, Scotch Gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.